Good evening to you guys. It's a pleasure and it's by the grace of God that we are still alive to discuss about the ways of God. Today we are going to talk about dreams and interpretation, how God uses dreams to communicate his ways to men. Our focus will be on Job 33:14 downwards, where it talks about God speaketh once, God speaketh once, twice have I heard, through dreams and vision. When deep sleep falls on man, he opens their understanding that he might reveal his ways to them and withdraw man from his purpose. But man does not perceive. When you look at the book of Proverbs, it says, there is a way that seemeth right unto men, but the end thereof is death. So the emphasis is on how God uses dreams to guide man, to give man a warning, to save man from a distraction that our natural eyes cannot see or perceive. So what the book of Job is saying, God speaks once, twice have I heard. That will take us to recurrent dreams, like dreams that keeps coming. You understand? Through deep sleep, when you sleep, then God will speak to your spirit. But because we are carnal, or because we don't understand the ways and purpose of God, we fall into the pit because we don't perceive what God is saying. As the Bible said, a carnal man cannot understand spiritual things because they are foolishness unto him. So how does God speak to us through dreams? There are dreams when you have, it's so literal that you don't need anybody to explain to you. So that one you will understand. It's so literal. You just have the dream, then you just know the understanding. And there are some dreams also, they are hidden. You never know the meaning of it. One of the literal dreams is when God instructed Joseph in a dream that he should take Jesus and move out of Israel, move out of Israel to Egypt because they seek to kill him. That one is a literal dream. You understand? He had a dream, then he had a direct instruction. That is a literal dream. And we have other dreams that you will never understand. That the dream that Peter had regarding Cornelius, where God was telling him to eat something. Peter was saying, I cannot eat this thing because I cannot eat something that is not cleansed. And God said, when what I've cleansed, don't call it unclean. How Peter was led to the house of Cornelius for Cornelius to accept Jesus Christ and to be baptized by the Spirit. These are dreams that you will never get it unless God reveals to you. And there are dreams that comes repeatedly. They call them recurring dream. When you have a dream about something, if it is from God, if you have the dream once, twice, thrice, more than thrice, or more than 3 times, or 3 or more, sometimes even 2 or more, the meaning of that dream is that dream will eventually manifest. No matter what you do, that dream will come to pass. That's the meaning of that dream. Unless you apply a serious prayer and fasting before you can change that. When God gives you recurring dream, it means that thing will happen. You understand? It means that thing will happen. So these are the ways sometimes God speaks to us. Mostly it's dreams. God uses dreams to speak to us, and we will try to interpret some dreams and their meaning. Sometimes also God uses numbers. Maybe you dream and you see the number 3. The number 3 stands for a lot of things. Jesus Christ died and rose on the 3rd day. So the number 3 stands for resurrection. When things are dead in your life, if God wants to show you that he's coming to bring new stuffs in your life, normally you see the number 3. The number 3 also stands for completeness. The number 3 also stands for divine signature. When God predestines someone, okay, and God's unchangeable decrees. What God uses to stamp on that unchangeable decree is the number 3. It doesn't change. So sometimes God will show you the numbers in dreams. God will not say anything. God will use imageries. Let's say you had a dream, then in the dream you saw a bridge. You saw a bridge in the dream. You know, in the physical realm or in the earthly realm, what do we use bridges for? Bridges transport us from one place to another. Without that bridge, okay, we will not get easy access to move from one place to another. Okay, so bridge in a dream stands for transition. You are moving from one phase of life to another field of life. Maybe you are having problems at work, then you had a dream that you are crossing a bridge. What it means is you will move from that problem, okay? Like you will be able to survive that problem. You will move past that problem. You understand? You will have a new beginning. You understand? So bridges stands for transition. Let's say you had a dream, you are at the airport. Departure. What does it mean? You understand? Maybe in your life things are going very bad, then you had a dream that you are departing. Having a departure dreams also can be for new beginnings. You understand? So depending on your situation in life and depending on the dream that you had and the circumstance, how you felt in the dream is also very important. Let's say you have recurring dream, like you are always learning, you are always in school. There are some people who will interpret this dream to mean that you are having a setback, because if maybe you are like 40 years old and you are having a dream that you are in junior high school or you are in elementary school, you know, it means you are going backwards in life. But you cannot generalize dream like that. You make a mistake. Sometimes God might be telling you, you see, the elementary school that you are inside is a learning process. Maybe in your life situation, you need to learn something. You need to humble yourself and go back to the school of the spirit, like elementary school, and learn some basics. So depending on your, how do you call it, your circumstances, okay, that's how dreams are. And there are some dreams also you will never understand. You will never understand until it manifests. There are dreams like that. God conceals them from us until it manifests. We will never understand. You know, some of the prophecies that Jesus Christ told his disciples, they never understood. Like the Son of Man will be killed and he will be resurrected on the third day. They never understood what he was saying until he resurrected and explained everything to them. So it's like that. Now, how will you know a dream is from God? How will you know? A dream that is from God comes with a purpose. Okay? A dream that is from God, the first thing, it comes with a purpose. It has an intention, an intent. Okay? Sometimes you have psychological dreams. Maybe you eat too much or you are thinking too much. You can dream. The mind has a way it works. But dreams from God, it comes with a purpose. It has an end goal. It comes with a warning. You understand? And most of the time, dreams from God, they come in two phases. You see that you'll be sleeping, you have two different phases in a dream. Okay? Like two different phases. One dream, in the same sleep, you have two dreams. Most of the time, God's divine direction that comes through dreams, it comes in two phases. You understand? What if you have a dream that you see that someone is dead? Doesn't mean they will die literally. Sometimes God is telling you maybe the person is dead spiritually, like his spiritual life, he's dead. You understand? Someone asked me, what if you have a dream and maybe you've lost your tooth? You understand? Losing a teeth. It's not easy. There are a lot of things that I think we need to help people about, because this dream that you'll be having, okay, it's an instruction, sometimes from God, sometimes it's true, it's not from God. So you are receiving a divine instruction that by prayer and fasting, you have to interpret it and build your faith on it and walk by it. So it's a very sensitive topic when it comes to dream. Because you might have a dream and you think it's from God, you put your faith in it and the thing will not manifest or the direction will not be from God, and later you realize you have wasted your time. So you have to first know the source of the dream. Okay? You have to know the source of the dream. And some dreams also, it takes time for them to manifest. It will not manifest, or it will not make sense to you at the time that you had, like the dream Joseph had. It didn't make sense to anybody. But after a long time, it will manifest. So what you have to do is you have to be spiritually sensitive. You have to learn. You have to understand what God is saying. And sometimes when the dream comes, when you wake up, you'll be uncomfortable. Those are warning dreams from God. Sometimes a lot of people mistake that one to be a demonic attack. No. Sometimes there are a lot of things happening in the spiritual realm, demonic realm, that you don't know. But your spirit, when you are intimate with God, your spirit will sense it. So you wake up. The moment you wake up, you have to pray. You understand? There are dreams like that. Sometimes you'll be sleeping, you have a dream, but in the dream, the dream looks so real that it's like the thing is happening in your real life. Then you wake up. Those dreams, most of the time, they are warning signs from God. So you have to wake up and sleep. So you have to wake up and pray. You understand? So you have to know the type of dream that you have. You have to know the situation that you find yourself at the time that you had that dream. You have to understand that sometimes the dream will not make sense. It's an impending danger. You have to stand firm and pray. Sometimes also that dream, God is just revealing to you what will happen. You cannot do anything about it. Like when Jesus Christ said in the Garden of Gethsemane, Father, if it's possible, let this cup pass by, but not my will, your will be done. Nothing could have been done. You understand? Sometimes God can show you something like that someone is coming to die. I remember one day I had a dream that I saw my friend's father in a coffin 7 times. I had that dream for 7 times. Okay, after the 7th time, I don't remember, but after the 7th time, within a short period of time, someone messaged me that my friend has lost the mom. So you see, God was showing me something that is about to, the thing has already happened in the spiritual realm. You cannot do anything about it. There are dreams like that. You understand? And there are dreams also when God shows you. Okay, when God shows you and you pray about it, God will not allow the dream to have its intended end. Maybe, okay, you had a dream that someone is dead, like literally dead. Okay, maybe in the spiritual realm they have killed the person. God will direct you to pray. Okay, so when you pray, what will happen is, instead of the person dying, the person will get sick. So that when you see the person is seriously sick, and later the person is healed, then you will remember what God tells you. So God will not let the person die, but God will give you signs so that he will confirm to you about what he was saying. And he will let you know that because you prayed about it, instead of him dying, he got seriously sick and saved. You understand? That's how God works. Is to manifest himself. So what type of dream do you normally have? How have you been treating your dreams? Have you been ignoring your dreams? Because dreams are communication. You know, I'm just limiting the dreams to the dreams of God. We have other dreams, psychological dreams, demonic dreams, but today I want to speak about dreams coming from God. Dreams are channels that God uses to communicate with his children. Sometimes not only his children, sometimes even unbelievers, God speaks to them. You know, because I was having dreams even before I was praying, and the dreams were manifesting. You understand? So God can choose to do anything he wants. Okay, but dreams are channels God uses to speak to his children about an impending danger, to give them direction. So what is your response to the dream? When God gives you a dream and you don't do research about the dream, ask God for revelation or understanding, and you ignore it, what you have done is you have disobeyed God. And whenever you disobey God, there will be consequences. The consequences will not come as a punishment from God, no. The consequences will come because when God shows you something, okay, it means failure to do that thing will create negative consequences. And when you ignore God, what you will do is the consequences will come for you to confirm what God said to you. So that's how God works. Anytime God is active in someone's life, or anytime God speaks, that's why God doesn't speak too much. If God speaks, you have to take it very seriously. Treat it as a matter of life and death. You understand? Because the devil is very active. Okay? The devil is very active. The way God speaks to men, anytime God is speaking to you through dreams and vision, it means the devil is also planning things in the demonic realm to bring you down. So it's your duty to be sensitive to the spirit. If you don't understand, continue to pray. Pray. Continue to talk to people who understand dreams. You can also go online, just find out the Christian interpretation of the dream you had is very important. You understand? And apply it to yourself, whether it makes sense, and also keep praying. God will keep speaking to your spirit. Never ignore the dream you have. People have ignored dream, okay, and they've died because they've ignored dream. You understand? I will give you an example. Okay, let's say you want to travel, you are planning to travel. Then maybe you pray that God should direct you. Maybe you want to go to a certain country to start your life. God should confirm if what you are planning to do is okay, because God knows the end from the beginning. So God should confirm for you. Then you slept. Then you had a dream that you are crossing a bridge. Then you fell down. You lost your tooth. Okay, you don't have to Google anything. God is just telling you that, see, where you want to cross and go, don't try. Because the moment you fall, you lose your tooth. God is telling you, this is not what I want you to do. Don't try. If you cross that bridge, you will fall and lose your teeth. Do you know what that means? If you cross that bridge, you will encounter tragedy. Don't go to the place. Maybe you want to also start your life in another place, then you had a dream and you saw a plane crash. That is not a physical plane crash. The moment you fly, flying is a journey. Okay, transportation means when they move you from one destination to another destination. So as you saw the plane take off and crash, God is telling you, see, if you take this journey, you will not reach your destination. So don't go. That's how God speaks. So you have to be very sensitive when it comes to dreams and interpretation. You understand? Somebody's destiny has been changed because of a dream. Joseph, only one dream, he became a prime minister. Somebody's destiny have been cut short because he didn't obey divine instruction that came through dreams. So what type of dream have you been having? Any confusion that you had when you had a dream? Do research about the dream. Don't take it for granted. Do research, pray. Maybe it's a message that God is trying to give to you. Thank you very much. God bless you all.